is sounding off on the local political party switch scandal. As we've told you, Roy Schmidt switched parties hours before the filing deadline in May. Earlier this month, the Kent County prosecutor found that Schmidt and House Speaker Jace Bolger conspired in a plot that was embarrassing and perhaps unethical, but they did not break any laws. News Channel 3's Shireen Tangarobi caught up with Governor Snyder while he was in Grand Rapids today to get his take on the whole thing. Shireen.
Andy, the governor says the whole thing is inappropriate, but he also removed himself from it a little bit, saying, I'm the executive branch, that's the legislative branch, and he encourages the players involved to take responsibility. We asked the governor if he thought Roy Schmidt would be an effective leader, and he said that'll be for the voters to decide come the election. Now, in the meantime, these signs have been popping up all over Grand Rapids' west side. We spotted 3 of them on the same stretch of Lake Michigan Drive. They say Schmidt's a schmuck. Now, to some, that language is very offensive, and the signs don't say anything about how they're being paid for. Both Schmidt and Bolger say they didn't break any laws, and they're not resigning.
Well, if you look at the prosecutor's report, I think it speaks for itself. This is a situation that shouldn't have happened, that really isn't appropriate, and I hope it gets addressed. And so I'm encouraging the legislature to look at reforms, some of the reforms mentioned in the report, and move forward with those, and I'd be very supportive of improving that system.
Now, a spokesperson for the Secretary of State's office says it sounds like these signs should have something on them that say how they're being paid for. She says that's the general rule when we're so close to an election and it looks like signs are trying to influence the election in some way. I'm Shireen Tangarobi, live in Grand Rapids, News Channel 3.
All right, Shireen, thank you. A State Senate Judiciary Committee held a